Pete Davidson, one of comedy's rising stars, has already amassed an $8 million fortune. The majority of fans recognize Pete Davidson's face from his numerous appearances on Saturday Night Live and stand-up comedy performances. For much of his life, the 28-year-old actor and comedian has been forward-thinking and in the spotlight, and he has evolved into a low-key celebrity along the way. Davidson's adoring fans are familiar with his story, and they credit the comedian with being able to rise above tragedy by making people laugh during his darkest times. Davidson has spoken out about losing his father when he was only 7 years old. His father was a dedicated firefighter who was tragically killed during the September 11th attacks in New York, and his life has never been the same since. Pete Davidson was already working the scene in a different capacity before achieving national fame on the set of Saturday Night Live. He had made a name for himself on the scene by starring in Trainwreck, which has now been identified as his breakthrough role with Amy Schumer, and was quickly gaining traction with fans. By the time Trainwreck was released, Davidson had already established himself as a familiar face in the industry. He'd made memorable appearances on MTV's Guy Code and Wild 'N Out, and his small but life-changing role in Trainwreck put him on the map and officially established Pete Davidson as a major player in the entertainment industry. Pete Davidson's income stream potential increased with each project he took on. He was already charging a pretty penny for his stand-up comedy shows, and with the money he earned from his roles in Trainwreck, Wild 'N Out, and Guy Code, he went on to elevate his celebrity status by roasting Justin Bieber alongside Hannibal Buress, Chris D'Elia, and Will Ferrell. Davidson continued to flex his earning power in 2014 when he appeared on Comedy Central's Gotham Comedy Live in New York City and began using his dark, troubled family life as the foundational inspiration for his comedy skits. The world began to comprehend the depths of his trauma, which included the death of his father and his troubled mental health. Soon after, Pete Davidson's name appeared on Forbes 30 Under 30 list, indicating the success and accomplishments that he had worked so hard to achieve. This allowed him to delve even deeper into his comedic outlet, and Pete went on to produce his own comedy special with the help of Comedy Central. Davidson Pete SMD was well received by fans and was a huge success on Amazon, Google Play, and iTunes. Davidson toured with John Mulaney in 2019 and made a fortune from ticket sales in New York, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania. Every single one of his shows was completely sold out. The year 2020 continued on a high note with the release of The King of Staten Island, a film starring Davidson and produced by him. Davidson was nominated Comedy Music Star of the Year for the film. Of course, Davidson's most well-known role is his ongoing, long-term commitment to Saturday Night Live. He joined the team in 2014 when he was only 20 years old and has been a regular on the show ever since. His time and presence on this platform have allowed him to command an average of $15,000 to $25,000 per episode, and he is the primary source of Pete Davidson's staggering wealth and fortune. His salary on the show is estimated to be $300,000 per season, which equates to well over $500,000 per year from this show alone. He is one of the program's highest-paid participants. Dating another prominent figure is one of the most effective ways for a celebrity to generate interest in their career. Pete Davidson's net worth is said to have increased as a result of his relationships with some of Hollywood's most popular leading ladies. He was previously and famously engaged to singer Ariana Grande, who was estimated to be worth $200 million. The couple dated, bought a house together, got tattoos to make their declaration of love permanent, and got engaged. Unfortunately, they had a devastating breakup, which sent Davidson into a deep depression. Davidson is currently linked to none other than reality TV star Kim Kardashian. His level of fame has skyrocketed since being photographed with the influencer, and Davidson has seen a rise in fame as well as an increase in demand for his comedic roles as a result. Fans are curious as to how he was able to get involved with a megastar like Kim, who has a $1.8 fortune. Surprisingly, Pete Davidson is one of the few celebrities who refuses to interact with their fans on social media. He currently has no social media presence, which of course makes him even more appealing to fans. Those who are captivated by his dating life and successful career are more likely to pay to see him perform on one of his tours, simply because it is the only way for them to break through the shield he has built around himself and get a little closer to the mysterious star. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. What are your views about Pete's success? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.